Hi Leo, this is your horoscope for February 2020. Thank you for joining me. I am so excited about 2020. I just have such a good feeling. For you, what's significant in February, the first thing that really is going to make a difference, on the 4th of February, Mercury, the communication planet, moves into Pisces, and it moves into Pisces in your 8th house, and it joins Venus, the planet of love and beauty, and Neptune, the higher octave of Venus, which is love and beauty on a humanitarian global level. And it's in the 8th house of you in connection with other people, institutions, governments, ideologies, ways of thinking. So you're very susceptible to get sucked into someone else's bubble. Okay? So if you're looking for meaning in life, and there's someone who says, I have all the answers, I know exactly what happens after death, so follow me, then be very careful about that. No one knows what's going on. That's why we have tools like astrology and the tarot and our intuition to try and divine what is going on, what life is about. If anyone tells you they have certainty, which is what all religions do, really. Christianity promises that believe in Jesus, be saved, heaven. So if you're spiritual, you can never really be certain because you accept the fact that no one, including yourself, has a full understanding of what's happening. And that's a pretty enlightened vision of the world. So you really realize that you're not the center of the universe, that other people have their things going on, and you fit in very well to your circumstances, whatever they may be, at the beginning of February here. On the 8th of February, Venus, the planet of love and beauty, that goes into Aries, a fire sign, so one of your buddies, and it joins Chiron, the wounded healer, which is at 2 degrees in Aries, in your 9th house. Strongest elements on the day are air and fire, both masculine elements. So you have the opportunity to heal an academic relationship. So if you never finished journalism school, you did 6 semesters but didn't do the last one, you can go back and do the degree. If you always wanted to visit Machu Picchu but it's never been possible, make it a possibility now. It's really something that you've dreamt of doing for a while. Do that between the 8th of February and the 16th when Mercury goes retrograde, because brainstorming and gathering together your ideas of what you would like to do in future, do all of that work before the 16th of February, because you can trust that inner guidance and information. When Mercury does go retrograde on the 16th, you can't rely on that information so much. On the 9th of February, we have the full moon in Leo. So that's your sign. So you will feel glorious on the 9th of February. And you really want to broaden your horizons, educate yourself, explore the world, explore the higher realms, explore Disneyland with the kids and have fun and go on roller coasters. Whatever it is you want to do, really take advantage of this day. Out of all of the signs, you are the one that has been given the most potential to have a scream, a riot of a time. You have so much fun on the 9th of February, and you can have that with other people and just laugh your head off all by yourself. It's a great day to really, really enjoy just the process of being alive and to remind yourself that, yes, this is worth doing if you've lost kind of hope in the last couple of months or anything like that. Not that you have, but if you have, this month is certainly going to raise your spirits and lift your spirits. Then on the 16th of February until the 9th of March, Mercury does go retrograde, and it happens in your 8th house next to Neptune. So now your understanding of other people becomes a little bit fuzzier. I've had this happen so many times that when I speak to women, I can often speak and it's very casual. Like I was at the dentist's office the other day and the lady next to me was reading a book. So I said, what are you reading? And she's like, oh, I'm reading this, Ian Rankin, but I really like Terry Pratchett. And I was like, oh, I love Terry Pratchett. And we had this whole conversation. And I've met men who almost react as if I'm not speaking English because I'm just so not on their wavelength. The things I discuss are completely different to what other men discuss. I remember I was taking these two guys when I worked in finance to a continued professional development course, and the three of us were in my car, and I just thought we were chatting, but when one of the guys got out, he said, thanks for the psychoanalysis session. And I was like, oh, that's just normal talk to me. So from the 16th until the 9th, for you, that's normal talk as well, but don't just take everything as scripture, as the truth. Really make sure that what you're feeling and what you're saying is being understood, is being communicated, that your emails do arrive, that your letters are getting sent out, that your message lands. So repeat it over and over and over and over again until the penny drops. If you're someone who's an educator or a parent and you want to instill manners in a child, you'll have to repeat it over and over and over again. On the 17th of February, Mars, the male principle, also one of your friends, it's the red planet, which rules Aries, the fire sign, moves into your 6th house, of work, daily routine, and your physical body. And it joins Jupiter, Pluto, and Saturn, all in Capricorn in that 6th house. So you're going to really be able to work very, very well on what it is, whatever it is that you do. You have the motivation and drive to really do a good job. So again, really make sure that all of the fact finding and gathering is done before the 16th of February, and that you can do legwork and practical things in the second half of the month, and that you focus on the abstract, emotional kind of things you focus on that in the first half of the month. On the 19th, the sun goes into Pisces at 4:58 in the morning, and that's in your 8th house. So now the understanding comes back a bit because the sun is your identity. You reconnect. So it's really only a 3-day period during this Mercury retrograde that could affect you in the sense that you may have a misunderstanding with a friend or you may have to repeat yourself. But from the 19th, it really gets better for you. And then finally, on the 23rd of February, you have a new moon in Pisces in your 8th. So you pull in loads of loving, charitable energy towards other people, and you're really kind and nurturing to them. The only thing that I would warn you about is look after yourself first before you look after other people. Because if you run yourself ragged and you burn yourself out, then you can't help anyone. So charity does begin at home. Make sure you take care of yourself, and then you can nurture others. So have a wonderful month. As far as the month is concerned, with the Mercury retrograde, it's not the best time for most of the signs, but for you, you're minimally impacted. So good for you. You have a wonderful February ahead of you. Have a great month. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Just order your personal reading with me on there. If you like this video, then please share it online and hit the red subscribe button on this video if you like the video. I hope you have a wonderful February. Mwah, lots of kisses, and I'll speak to you soon.